I figured I would just hit record, which was pretty tough to do. Hit record and just yap for a little bit, specifically about my January and what I have consumed in January. And I want to start with the game, Metaphor Refantazio. I was convinced it wasn't for me, and I tried the demo, and again, was just like, not for me. Didn't really get too far into it. But then, finding myself with a bunch more free time, I tried the demo again. Saw it all the way to the end, getting over the hump of the fact that like I have to read. So pushing through all of that, getting to the end of the demo and immediately just thinking to myself, I want to keep going. That was really fun. And then getting into the full game and that feeling staying. I'm like, honestly, I'm still in shock, but I'm having such a good time with it and I'm really just like drawing it out. I'm not trying to rush the game or anything. I've been splitting my time between Metaphor and a bunch of other random things. Another surprise was the first Berserker Kazan demo. And then on the side of that, it was like Windblown, getting a little further in that because for a while I had just kind of been stuck at that headbanger boss, and finally progressing enough and getting over that hump, and then moving on to a new biome, and then just keep, the runs just keep going. Next up is what I've been reading. Dungeon Crawler Carl by Matt Dinneman is a book about a guy, him and his ex-girlfriend's cat. The world gets leveled. Anyone in a building is like crushed, dead, done. He just happens to be outside with the cat at the time this all happens. And basically from there, a door opens up to a dungeon, and this dungeon just happens to be a part of an alien like reality competition show. So he's basically just making his way through the dungeon, and it's I want to say it's my first time reading something that's considered lit RPG, but it has all of the things you would love about, like, if you're into RPGs. It has all of that stuff. It gives you like full item descriptions as he picks them up, and achievements are popping off, and it's really good so far. I heard a lot of people say it's like laugh out loud funny and hilarious, and while I haven't just at the top of my lungs while reading it yet, I'm having a good time, and it has made me chuckle on numerous occasions. So I'm a slow reader, so I don't expect this to be done like super fast or anything. I might be able to finish it by the end of February, but no matter how sucked into a book I am, I'm typically a very slow reader. So I'm taking my time with Metaphor. I'm taking my time with Dungeon Crawler Carl. But what I've been watching all of January, and we've kind of been rushing through it, is Gilmore Girls. This is my wife's favorite show. And since I met her in college, it's been Gilmore Girls. And I've just kind of brushed it off to the side, being like, I won't yuck your yum. Good for you. And this year I was just like, you know what? Let's start it together. Why not? And I absolutely adore this show. I love the way it is written. I love the way it is performed. I love the way certain scenes are shot. This show has really gotten its hooks in me, and I'm enjoying it. So if you're anyone like me, and you're just, maybe you have a partner who's like really into the show, and you've also just been putting it off for a while to watch it with them, I say go for it. Not knowing your taste at all, I say watch Gilmore Girls. And now looking forward, I've kind of been putting off some of the releases that have been popping up. Today, while I'm filming this, is release day for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and very interested in that. But I'm going to hold off because just around the corner is Avowed, and I'm very, very excited for Avowed. All right, you got both of them being like RPGs and swordplay and blah, 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 but we have magic on one side of them. We have the fantasy, the high fantasy and stuff going on in Avowed. So I'd much rather like put off Kingdom Come and jump straight into Avowed and hope it's everything that I've wished for it to be. Because I'm newly excited for it. At first I was like mildly excited. I was just like, I know it's coming up, but like I don't really care too much. But as it's been getting closer, I've been looking more into like the videos and previews and all of that stuff that I've kind of been ignoring for a while. And now the excitement has built up to a point where I'm just like, all right, let's do this thing, And one of the reasons I was so mildly excited before is because when I look back at my history with Obsidian games. Like, I never really stick to them. I don't typically go in and and love the game. I've even recently been thinking about just dipping my toe back into the Outer Worlds just to see maybe what I didn't really vibe with back in the day. Do I vibe with it more? Um, will that build some hype for Outer Worlds 2 if that's even actually coming out later this year? Who knows? But that's pretty much all I'm looking forward to. I've been ignoring other releases, new releases in January, and now beginning of February, just kind of like, no, laser focused on Avowed. You know, we got a budget to keep. Can't be buying everything that releases, and I don't have time to play everything anyway. This week starts like full time stay at home dad status for me, because we pulled our son out of daycare, and yeah, so this is me recording a video during his nap time. If you can see him in there. So yeah, that's really it. I just wanted to sit down and yap. I just wanted to hit record and kind of break the seal, you know, get back into it, edit this, and then do the next hard step, hitting upload. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better about things. I even started posting on TikTok like last week, and I think that's what kind of also helps put me in this mode of just like, yeah, I'm ready to start creating stuff again. Um, so as for long form, I just felt like a sit down video, just talking to the camera and not really doing much else was like a perfect first step for me. So if you made it this far, you must really love me. You must really care about the things I have to say. Thank you. Um, I have another video I'm working on. When that's going to be out, I don't know. But it'll definitely be this month. If it's not, you have permission to come back to this video and yell at me. Thanks for watching.